looking down the camera like you're talking to a friend, okay?
This is gonna be hard. Okay. It will be fine, I promise. I mean, I was really excited because literally there was no other plans but to train every day.
It doesn't really help, it really doesn't help.
I was so excited just to get on the road and just see everyone again.
I just feel a bit tipsy.
Oh, I couldn't wait for it, man. I was just joking to get back onto the travel life, see all the boys, back on the road. It's the 24/7 like Parkour life, just I love it. Can't beat it.
Yeah, I was super excited just to get out and see new places and be with all the guys again. And yeah, I was just super excited to see new spots and be inspired again.
Throughout the pandemic, it made it hard for us to come together and train and see each other. And even during the projects, unfortunately, some of us couldn't come.
So Camilla couldn't join, Luke, Jordan, and actually Giles couldn't either, but that was for a different reason.
Yeah, this was the first time I was doing any big projects with Motus, so I was quite intimidated.
Yeah, this was my first project I made, my first big project. Before going on, I was really looking forward to see what I could do and just like the vibes on the whole trip. And yeah, it didn't disappoint.
I was super excited to meet the rest of the Motus crew because they were like my biggest, and still now, they're still my biggest inspirations. So meeting them, I was pretty nervous, but it was super exciting.
I think I was just ready to let loose a little bit and go on this 2-week adventure and just see what the fuck happened. So that was the plan, I think. I think it was just to have a proper UK tour, a proper UK experience.
It's very cool. Hi, we're in John O'Groats. We've just got here. It took us roughly 12 hours, I guess. We are right at the tippy top of Scotland, and now we're making our way all the way down to the bottom of England. So we're doing the longest tour you can do in the UK, basically.
We don't come and stay where you stay and start jumping all over. Have some consideration, please.
Yeah. It's okay, we won't do it. And we
actually didn't.
Sorry.
You're standing there filming it. What would happen if you fell off?
After being stuck in lockdown for pretty much a year and solely relying on screens and technology to connect with people and entertain ourselves, we thought it would be a good idea to get outside and experience nature as much as we could, and also just connect with each other again. So we decided to spend the first few days solely dedicated to exploring the Scottish Highlands.
How was it to finally sit down and spend some time with everyone? Did you realise how much you missed people? Okay, next question.
I reckon I remember that first night the most because I was just like taking it in, like I've not seen all these boys in so long. It felt like old times type of thing. Like even because of COVID, you've not seen that amount of people in so long. Kind of just chilled and like sat around the fire with a beer, and it was nice.
I mean, it was the start of the tour, but it was the first time we were all sitting down and chilling out and we could really catch up.
I think close friendships are important because you can really rely, having people to rely on and confide in is such an important part of just life, and also getting to know other people on a deeper level really helps you learn more about yourself, I think.
Being so far away from home and being with all these strangers was really weird, especially since I felt like I've known them for a lot longer.
Something that's really important about friendship is just common ground and being able to relate and go through life knowing that this person also sees the world in a similar way. It's quite reaffirming.
I didn't join at the very beginning from John Groves because I was still working. I work full time, so it was quite hard to get the time off to do this project.
He's made it!
Oh!
What's up? Oh my goodness, it's him!
It was really nice to see Marcus's face, and also just the thought of the whole group finally being together to conquer this whole tour.
Just like a shadow.
I think on the drive there was a lot of anticipation and a lot of excitement because we were driving through sort of the heart of the Scottish Highlands and everything was very beautiful and mesmerising.
And it was just like scorching with like 25 degrees, like stuff that I was not used to in Scotland. I felt like I was on holiday, like abroad. It just didn't look like Scotland at all.
It just really is beautiful, and especially driving through there, you're listening to some like nice vibey travel tunes. The sun's like shining through the windows, and you're just looking around and you're just like, yes, that's what life's about.
Let's go, go, go!
It took us a little bit of time to adjust to camping in the Highlands.
Just like a shadow.
I think after being in lockdown, we hadn't really had the opportunity to do anything like that. So yeah, we all had to try our best to adjust to that.
I've just been called from Johnston and Sam to come and help get more firewood.
This is dead wood, by the way, this isn't live. No, it's very much alive. We're bad people. Oh my...
Smells delicious.
7:30 in the morning. It was very cold last night.
Rise and shine, ladies.
I was actually very surprised with Scotland. It was actually beautiful. It was amazing.
So I haven't really got an idea of what Scotland looked like because I hadn't actually been there before. I've seen it on some nature documentaries, so it looked really cool from them.
Just like
Go on, mate! Yeah, mate, it helps if you just stand up there, just look at it once and go.
still hang around for my temper.
Are you ready?
The time we spent in the Highlands was definitely some of the best on the tour. It made me kind of sad because I wanted to keep exploring that area, but at the same time I was really excited and curious for what was going to come next.
as a moment or kind of as a period of this trip, my favourite part was the Highlands. I think it was brilliant.
I didn't realise at the time how much I enjoyed like that time in the Highlands in comparison to the rest of the tour. Like I loved the whole tour, but yeah, I really didn't realise how much I was going to sort of miss that. Now I know I definitely want to go back to the Highlands and do more sort of naturey camping stuff because I really loved it. Yeah, nature is just nature's OG.
I was kind of sad about leaving the Highlands just because I'd never seen that much of it before and I was really enjoying it. But I was also really excited of the aspect of getting everyone back to Glasgow and Coatbridge and kind of staying in my hometown and showing off the spots and stuff that I'd been ranting and raving about for the past couple of years. So I was happy, yeah, excited.
Next destination was Robbie's house in Coatbridge near Glasgow. So we got in the cars and we headed down to Coatbridge.
So clean!
I was so excited to get back to Robbie's house because showers, toilets, comfy sleeping. I was very excited to get back.
Here's to you, I hope I haven't come too soon.
It was so nice to get back into my own bed, even though I was sharing it with Kelan. It was nice for Jim to see all the boys and stuff and host all the guys. He loved it as well. He loved having everyone over and hosting and stuff. It was nice and comfy. It was good being home.
I'm just trying to say, old friend, here is to you. And I hope one day there might be to me too.
Yeah, it was a nice little checkpoint, and it felt good because we were like, we've done the nature, that was epic. Now into the parkour. Now we can train and like get some meat for the video. You know what I mean?
Obviously after camping, all our bodies were pretty fresh and we hadn't trained at all, apart from cliff jumping.
I think we thought the first day was going to be kind of chill. We went Coatbridge, Parkour Park, and then we just ended up going super hard.
What up, my G's? What up?
It's a good place to warm up and start training for the trip.
Let's take off from the start.
Mate.
The foreign pilgrims in the back of a car. As they take off on their way. The foreign pilgrims just beginning to put on their shoes, joining the fray. Look at them smile, look at them laugh. They go for miles if you won't give them a chance. See how they run, stick out a thumb. The foreign pilgrims in the heat of the sun.
I've done that twice now. Fuck this car.
For everyone to come and try all the new challenges that I've been looking at or I've been doing for years and kind of like point out all the fun stuff, it's probably one of the best aspects of having everyone there.
There we go. The foreign pilgrims in the National Zoo. They try to make it through. The foreign pilgrims just beginning to get on the train and get on the route. Look at them smile, look at them laugh. They go by miles if you would give them a chance. See how they run, stick out a thumb. The foreign pilgrims in the heat of the sun. Oscar!
Come on!
I love that park. That's probably like one of the sickest parks in the UK. Going in there, I kind of knew how sick it was and how we're gonna have a great session. And I was so right because I had such a sick session.
Oh yeah. Oh, now there's not much left to say.
Jeez, Robbie.
The foreign pilgrims at the end of the day.
Oh my god, I got that nearly on my teeth. Holy shit.
Foreign pilgrims just beginning to take out the tents and get out the rain. Look at them smile, look at them laugh. They go by miles if you would give them a chance. See how they run, stick out a thumb. Foreign pilgrims in the heat of the sun. Yeah, foreign pilgrims in the heat of the sun.
So Glasgow, in comparison to Coatbridge, is like a 15-20 minute car journey or train journey. So it's just, Coatbridge is kind of the outskirts of it, so that's my little hometown. And for the second day we wanted to kind of branch out of Coatbridge and go into Glasgow and then kind of see the big city spots. Just going to there, I just knew it was just going to be the perfect setup, so I was just so excited and I just can't wait to see the guys tear it up type of thing.
If you're trying to get better at something, hang out with people where their standards are a little bit higher of how they do things, where they're doing better stuff, because it's being around those people which will push your capabilities and will make you realize that things are more realistic and able than you think.
God told them not to be afraid. God told them not to be afraid. God told them not to be afraid. God told them not to.
The thing is with parkour is that it's actually when you go on those trips where you're training every day that you actually get used to training, you actually get used to pushing yourself. And that's where the best progression is sort of manifested. I think I always enjoy seeing Robbie move because he always seems very light and he has a very clean style which I enjoy watching.
I had a little bit of a hit list, a couple of comprees and a couple of flip prees, and it was just one of those days that I just got to tick everyone off one after another.
What are you trying, Robbie?
I'm going to try and run along this, right foot on the little window ledge and across to the roof. Fun? Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. So much smaller than I thought. I've been looking at it for a long time and it's just scary.
God told them to dig their own graves. God moved them to form.
I was so surprised at Sam. There was quite a good dynamic between him and George in Glasgow. Sam just likes to step in and try anything.
Oh man! Yeah, that's the one, mate.
That was clean as fuck.
Yeah, that was way better. It's raining because it's Glasgow. Are you allowed to do that? So unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel the training today. So we're going home and doing nothing.
That's live.
Yeah, what?
Oh no, we're going to loading bay. We're going to a shit gym.
I actually don't think I trained that hard on a single day for the rest of the tour. I just landed a double swing through double. Like, I've never thought I'd ever do that. Double to grass next. I'm telling you it's coming. End of this year I'm doing it.
Can you shut up, please? Doing an interview. Excuse me, I'm internet famous. Can you keep it down? Cheers. Do you know what I mean?
Here is to you and me, the best friends that we used to be before shit hit the fan, and then as bolts out of the blue you ran away. I might have
How long's it been? How long's it been to me? I haven't been to England in like 2 years. 2 years.
Doesn't seem to me they help you see that much of anything you say.
Yeah, she sat. Yeah, I
Spat all over my car.
spat toothpaste out the window while we're going at 70 miles an hour, and it went back into my face in the inside of the car, and now on the outside.
I'm done with her shit.
It's a good start.
Hugo is basically the plug from Leeds. Big props to him for sorting out the sleeping situation.
Yo, let's hear it.
Yo. Yeah, he's just a legend that trains in Leeds and hosted us while we were there.
I'm so annoyed at her. The one you got rained off tomorrow, though. That was so late.
When I first got to Leeds, I knew that it was a bit of a parkour hub. I mean, I grew up watching the Leeds boys.
I remember at the beginning of the day, we went to this spot that looks like it's outside someone's house, but it was an incredible spot.
First spot was actually really fun. It was a nice kind of low down spot that you could push your limits and kind of push your comprees and stuff, so I think a lot of us enjoyed that. Sometimes that is nice after doing loads of intense training, like going back to the little fun stuff just to warm up the body and like kind of get back into the mindset a little bit.
So anything that surprised me that day was Travis's shitty Kong tech.
I remember Johnson was trying this compre and he was really kind of analysing the technique and he was going, Travis, show me how to do this. He goes, oh, can you film it with my phone actually? And then Johnson's like, yeah, no worries, I'm going to analyse the technique anyway. His arse went so high in the air after it, like it was a sore one and it was like the most dead leg you think you could get ever.
Dead leg. I'm so sorry, there's nothing we can do.
Why does that sound?
Yes!
I really liked watching Max battle that cat leap, and I always love watching people battle things, so that was a really cool thing to watch.
I think Max and Sam had a bash it. Sam was so tall he did it for like second try or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. We've absolutely fucked it. We're staying at Hugo's in Leeds. Obviously it's COVID, like you can't have everyone staying in one place. We took one batch of people in, and then we went to take the next batch of people in, and the guy at the door was like, not having it. So, we're having to sleep on the street tonight, so we'll see you in the morning, I guess.
We're gonna have to cuddle so hard.
Will I have to stroke my body at night? Did you notice I was hurting all week? Something in my gut, it dug and wriggled around. To be said, the news untangled my bounds. Why you gonna kick me out the door? Did smoking, talking, kissing get you bored? Daylight you goes, I've been numb from the blow. I should've left you to drown in your tears. You done wrong, you know wrong. What's this thing you call love? I'm okay, say nay nay. I need to act like grown-ups, and maybe I'll miss a secret shower's bliss. But I know it's not healthy to live like this. Who will I call to mind when raindrops hit my window? I would rather not know who's keeping you company. You and I know your anger reflects your guilt. Easily stained like red wine that I spilled. Why you gotta kick me out the door? Did smoking, talking, kissing get you bored? Daylight you goes, I'll be numb from the blow. I should've left you to drown in your tears. You done wrong, what's this thing you call love? I'm okay, say nay nay. Need to act like grown-ups, and maybe I'll miss a secret shower's bliss. But I know it's not healthy to live like this.
Oh shit, man.
Oh shit, man!
Leeds was actually like my first day that I kind of got into the swing of things with training. I really started to feel the walls underneath my feet and just feel just nice when I was training. Because that's what I kind of look for, just enjoying the actual feeling of doing simple things.
You done wrong, you know wrong. What's this thing you call love? I'm okay, say nay nay. Need to act like grown-ups, and maybe I miss our secret shower's bliss. And I know it's not healthy to live like this.
What's one thing you really liked about the trip?
It's not finished
All
yet.
the driving, I love it. I love it.
The Leeds.
Oh, sorry. One thing I liked about Leeds.
Hugo.
I love the spots.
Rachel, what's one thing? What's one thing you really loved about Leeds?
I'm going to put this down there.
Hugo.
Hugo.
You're an absolute legend.
Thank you.
Yeah, mate, legend. Lovely meeting you.
It felt weird leaving Leeds so early because obviously we had to get on the road to the next location, but there was still hours of sunlight left, and I felt like there was still so much more for us to do. But we had to suck it up and we had to get going to our next location, which was Sheffield. Who is Noah? Most people probably know him anyway, but you know. Fucking hell!
Mate, you can see all the spots from here, I bet.
No, a lot of them. No, we can see the main fucking Odeon one from my balcony, which is just over there.
Noah is our guy that we met a long time ago in Derby. He's like a bit of an OG in the community.
Never been here.
Who's not been to Sheffield?
It's that nice that he even gave us the keys to his house and went to work, and that is a big bit of responsibility for 10 of us. Not just 10 teenagers, but 10 of us. Like, we're not the most reliable group of people, so.
Travis mumbled to George lessons. He like rolls on the window, goes, "What do you say?" Right, yeah, go for it.
You should help let's look.
I know you like your songs well.
Yeah, well, let's watch that.
12 out of 10.
He's a legend. I'm driving all these boys around.
I got stage fright, motherfucker.
I think we definitely should have stayed a bit longer in Sheffield, mainly because I can't remember what we really did there.
Travis sort of split off from the rest of the group. I think he wanted to go and do a Compris. It was like the odds were just against him. Every now and then it started raining, like a van pulled in and got in the way. He was having like a big battle with himself in terms of confidence and being able to send things.
The first time I actually did the step bar, I nearly kicked a woman, I think.
Fucking hell.
So that evening we headed down to London to join Alex and Johnny at Sam's flat.
We headed to East London, Haggerston, where I live with a few of my friends. And yeah, I hosted everyone for 2 days, and it was nice coming for a little break in the middle of the trip.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's up, man?
On a training day when it starts to rain and you go to an undercover spot, I feel like it's always quite a vibey situation. Everyone just sort of gets into like one space, like everyone's just together.
Oh, that's so sick.
Thought he was going to bounce it.
I think it was a good way to spend our time at such a minimal and small spot with a large amount of people.
Quite large.
Wait, how did he get over there?
What? I think he did a dive roll.
Oh!
Wait, did you actually fuck it?
Dude, my foot slipped on that.
Oh my god, bro, did your life flash before your eyes?
Alright, somebody else needs pint.
Did you shit yourself?
Yeah.
Tell me about Travis's anger issues in general.
Travis has an anger problem. Travis needs therapy. Travis needs CBD oil. Travis is maybe the ugliest crier when he can't get one of his parkour stunts done.
He gets himself into situations, I think, where he's always like on his limit.
You can tell that Travis is trying something difficult for him if he's angry, because everything's easy for Travis, and then he gets angry at everything that isn't.
It does seem to work though. Like when he has a challenge, he does get to that point of like he clearly just has passion. Like he is really wanting the challenge and wanting to get there. It's just a different process from what I'm used to. To be fair,
if I was to be in a relationship with Travis and he got angry at me, I might fall in love with him more.
You're not going fast at all. You're landing with your chest fully up. Like you're definitely going to be able to do it. Yes. Oi, come on, baby.
I got a dead leg, knees fucked, tendonitis, ankles fucked, bruised my heel on doing the concrete in Sheffield. And my body's just aching.
Oh! Yes, come on.
It's literally a step-by-step build-up.
Yeah. That's alright, mate. That's the way you do it with real comp.
Oh!
Pain.
Why do you get angry?
Why I get angry? I wouldn't call it anger. I call it stress.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fucking hell! Fuck off!
I think sometimes I get so invested into a challenge or it's been playing on my mind, and then I go do it and then it doesn't really come off the way I expect. Because at the end of the day, parkour is the only thing I think about.
Oh, it's fucking not a thing!
What? We're meeting Giles. Wait, are we?
I don't know.
We might be meeting Giles.
We might be meeting Giles.
Right now I feel like garbage. I will not be training. I think I have flu. Yes.
That's a shame.
We're going to cycle to IMAX and hopefully I will not perish along the way.
I'm fucking feeling like shit. See if you annoy me, I will fucking smack you. Do you think I'm joking? Maybe. Do you think I'm joking? Fuck off, seriously. I already told you so, I'm feeling like shit. See if you annoy me, I will actually smack you. Like, do I look like I'm fucking joking? Do you?
Let's go.
Let's go, babes.
Giles joined us that day, which was really nice. It was nice to see him after like the whole tour. It was like coming to an end and it was just good to see his face because he's so much involved, but he's like, he wasn't able to come on the tour, which is a shame. But yeah, it was good to see him and he helped like filming for that day and just came around with us.
This rail has never been lache'd off. I don't think it has. Because it's so wobbly. Let me just show. My plan is that we all hold it in certain parts to make it stable so it can be done. And I'm really excited. I haven't been this excited about something that I'm not doing myself in a long time.
Mark's had been looking at it for years, and Mark's been a big boy and a big heavy boy. I don't think he'd even ever try it.
Well, that's solid. That's not good anyway, is it?
I like the whole kind of like teamwork behind that because it just meant like the only way I could do that was with everyone holding it type of thing. So it's quite a nice wee clip, nice little kind of teamwork makes the dream work clip.
That's so much effort. Yes! Come on!
How was that? It was a little bit sore to me.
Very happy that was a one. Yes!
A world's first.
So happy to see this. I'm happy to be back. Camera in a hand. Seeing cool shit happen. It's been very lonely at home.
Oh.
Are you gonna go again? Alright, I might film from like straight on.
Like that's what for me Parkour's all about. It's all about like bouncing off each other, having different ideas, sharing like different techniques and stuff. Like every other sports or like discipline is always like just so competitive, and this is just such a friendly, like different environment. Because I used to do so much gymnastics and trampolining that it's just such a different way of connecting with people.
Yeah!
Just the whole like anyone you ever meet in Parkour, like it's just a completely friendly, nice person. I think it attracts a very specific type of person.
How'd it feel, mate?
Felt lovely. A little bit sore on the knees, but it was good. It was good.
Man, I've been waiting for this to happen for 10 years.
10 years.
I think I'm more happy than he is. this was a concrete that we looked at for Soul Destroyer, but no one was really feeling it, and it was late in the day and we kind of ran out of time. Robbie's knees were pretty bad, but he was kind of keen at the time. So it's time to revisit.
Oh, that is really cool.
Oh my. I think it's on, by the way. Yeah. Yeah,
Is it straight dropping?
It's on.
Yeah, I think so.
Robbie says it's on.
Ready? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming.
Oh my god! Yeah!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
No way.
What the fuck?
It's fucking scary, mate, but that was amazing.
First try.
Also very good for reducing symptoms associated with numerous diseases, including depression.
Let's go.
What? 3G, that's why.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Was that close?
You were so close.
What just happened?
Come It's time to leave. Hold tight, London.
London was sick. Now we were headed more down south, on our way all the way down to Land's End, and our next stop was Bristol.
What are you doing here?
Welcome to Bristol, boys.
We arrived in Bristol quite late. We arrived at Harry Cruise's house. What a legend. And everyone was there, really.
It sort of seemed like the whole Bristol community were congregated in this one area for when we arrived. Like, we turned up and we could just hear everyone.
I don't know. Well, I'm filming for the guy who was doing her just now.
It was great just turning up, and it was just like everyone was there and there was food, and it was just a vibe.
And it was just like the perfect like evening for a little Parkour night. Like, loads of drinks, loads of food, loads of fun stuff to play on. It was just perfect.
Oh my god!
Frame, yeah.
He's ready.
Oh my god! Do you have this kind of stuff in America?
Oh, you can definitely do a flip with a bottle of beer though.
Don't talk to me.
I'm gonna do it with a flip.
So Bristol's probably one of my favourite cities to train in the UK. I love it so much. The community is absolutely amazing, and the spots are really great as well.
Yeah, it's just a nice vibe. I feel like every time I go to Bristol, it's really hard to leave. It's just too friendly, too fun.
And I saw my tears run dry. I cried
The castle spot in Bristol seemed like sort of like the IMAX of Bristol. Sort of just like, what's so funny?
Castle spot.
What do you call it? Well, hesitation, but I might take it before I die. What the fuck? What? Sorry, why are we standing around again? Guys, just walk. We've stopped again.
3 more people more than we. Oh. Marks. See you later, boys. See you later, Johnny. It's been a good run. Finish it for me. You can do it. We'll make it to the end. Land's End. Land's End.
From Bristol to Land's End is quite a lengthy drive, so we wanted to split it up. I think it was quite a last-minute decision.
The person who we ended up staying with on our little break was the man himself, Tim Champion.
It's Tim's yard, boy.
Jesus.
George, who are you?
Can't believe everyone's here.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
2 long years, Tim.
How's it going?
What's going on, Tim?
Is my mum going to be on a Motus video? I'm sure she'll be chuffed with that.
Watering the plants.
You're going to be on the internet.
What doing?
Watering the
Watering
plants.
Oh, for God's sake.
So we've just woken up. This is officially the last day of the whole trip, which is sad, but also sad. I think it's meant to rain today. It's going to be quite an interesting last day to the trip.
Oh, God.
Just double checked the sleeping stitch, make sure we've got everything. Now we're gonna head to Sainsbury's to get some breakfast and then off to Gold Diggings, which is this cliff jumping spot. Let's go.
Meet me in a couple hours.
He's going.
And we'll head towards the tree. Don't need maps, don't need a compass. When we've got good company, we'll get all our stuff together till our folks heading off to a place that we have dreamed of.
I had to christen the water with a nice gainer. I mean, Ed Scott was there, and Ed Scott's like, I don't know, he's an abomination. He's a Parkour abomination. He just loves to send the juiciest, gnarliest stuff. So he was just sending like the maddest stuff and like going ham, and I sort of just hit like a little gainer, maybe a cheeky back tuck.
I would say Ed was in his element, going up to the tallest one, jumping in and just repeating that process until we left.
We'll strike out across the country in our backs to city cars, by the sun and by the light. And we'll reach it just as night falls, and bathe in the silence of the stars. Soundly asleep.
Was not expecting that one.
Yes! Yes! From here to Land's End? 2 hours. Oh, that's calm.
Driving the final stretch to Land's End was a very bittersweet moment because we all knew that the tour was coming to an end. The whole ride there, all of us were kind of just reflecting on the whole tour up until that point.
Like driving the final stretch of the tour, I actually didn't really remember what was going on a little bit. I think it got to the point where I was sort of just an autopilot. I was just being. Like I wasn't Sam anymore. I was just like this guy driving this car going to this place. It was great. I just sort of was at one with the whole adventure.
In this room, watch that fade.
A lot of people rely on the destination too much for happiness. The journey is the majority of your life, and you are where you are right now. You don't know what's going to happen at the destination. You know, you've got an idea of it in your head.
Is that your arse? Why is it so firm?
You come up to Land's End and it's like, it's so much more of a thing. You see like Land's End on either side and there's so many signs saying Land's End and stuff and like big gates, and you walk down.
It was through an attractions park that already seemed way more touristy than John O'Groats.
And we're like, we're in the right place, like, is this we're all type of thing, and it was just kind of like 10 times more touristic.
This whole entire adventure and all these amazing moments and all these like these big parkour clips and these amazing scenes and the cool people and the sick stuff and a really amazing time, and it's all meant to like come together at this final location, which is like Land's End. Like we've gone from John O'Groats to Land's End.
I'm not paying to stand by side. We're jumping over.
We can't just go stand next to it and film ourselves.
Right, no.
Alright, we'll just stand there.
Yeah. Alright. It was the final stretch, and although it was a bit tatty, it was still the final location. It was good to be there with everyone and take pictures by the sign. And it was the moment of realizing that that whole adventure had come to a bit of a wrap, which was interesting.
There it is now, now it is.
Woo! Tourists! Woo! Yeah, John! Woo! Yeah, John!
It was a weird feeling to finish the tour. Mostly the reason doing this is not to get to Land's End, but it's obviously to do whatever's in between, and that, you know, picking that destination is just so you can live through a journey, and that's kind of what we did.
Mark's is behind the camera, well done, Marks. Yearlings! Yearlings! We made it!
Let's go and swans come out, but I'll let them off the hook.
Well, I think my favourite moment of the tour is definitely Highlands. It's because it's such a vibe and I just didn't expect it at all.
I'd spent so long during the pandemic just training at home, pushing myself at the same spot. So just because I trained with all the guys again, it reignited that fire for trying to push myself to go further.
If there was any other way to save you from yourself, any other way, if there was any other way to save you from yourself, any other way, if there was any other way to save you from yourself, any other way, if there was any other way.
For me, like personally, I'm a big goal setter. I wasn't even thinking about Land's End or like where we're going the next day. It was just like, where are we today? What spots have we got to play with? Like, and what we're getting up to.
The most important thing to do is just to be in the moment and enjoy every moment as it goes by, because that is the majority of your life.
Trickling off the rocks into the sand.
trip was definitely the best experience of my life, and my favorite part of the tour was meeting and getting to know all of my new friends. Dude, I'm serious.
Being with your friends and just new people as well. It's always a vibe. There's always just like a feel-good feeling.
I find it quite nice just to be on the move all the time and not really having to stick to a certain place, just because it meant that like everything kept changing, you were kept on your toes. It was all quite exciting.
This tour taught me a lot. The main thing it showed me is that how much Giles does. We've been on many different trips and he's always been there, backing up the footage, filming stuff, and also just getting us together. And I needed to kind of fit into that role.
It's what we do while we wait.
Part of an adventure is all of the chaos and all of the bad things that happen and sort of like fixing those problems. The tour just was so like elegant and like peaceful and wholesome, like nothing bad really actually happened. So I was sort of expecting my car, my nice little city car, to sort of break down at some point or have some sort of major issue which we had to fix, which would have like pushed the whole narrative of the film and helped for, you know, the economy of the sport and for us to like make loads of money off of this long form parkour film, you know, but that didn't happen really. My car was fine.
She is the golden egg beneath the goose. I am her vacant.
Unfortunately, we stumbled across Scotland's greatest predator, a fucking tick. We found about 100 collectively amongst us. We lied down for about a minute, about a metre off the road, and I'm absolutely covered in them. This is the face of
I feel the need to run.
Why are you fidget for, Kate Bumhole Shop?
Driven by the driving of a red rose. I have seen beyond the boundary of the wall.
Everyone's faffing. They're all still down there doing practically nothing.
Isn't it funny how you can tell everyone to get ready for 2 hours, but they wait until the last possible moment to do everything?
Gonna see the events of this car journey.
Oh my shit!
God.
Look at this! Look at this!
Let me see.
When we leave this thin blue light, you look up, you will not see the stars above you, falling wayward as we wander in an empty spacesuit.
Do you like it, huh? Do you like it?
What the fuck is going on?
We love looking at each other naked, really.
I'm sorry.
My chicken just died. Well, it didn't just die. It died on Saturday, but my parents didn't tell me. I called my mum yesterday like, oh, how's Trace doing? Oh, she's having great fun under the gazebo. Well, no, she wasn't. She's having great fun in the fucking grave because she's dead. It was the worst.
Together, I feel the need to rise, driven by the driving of the red rose. I have seen beyond the boundary of the wall, through the lens of married eyes.
Do you want me to give you a good review?
Yes, please.
What's your brand? Have you got a brand? If you don't know, get to know the Motus Project, the best parkour team out here. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything you can. You will not get better than the Motus Project.